Ghost. And man, is this band awesome. Very good band. The song is called Ritual. And this goes out to my in-home student, Nash. And it goes out to Scott Bayer. There you go, buddy. Tune double flat. Another word for that is D standard. In the 80s we call that the Motley tuning. Starting on the clean here. You guys haven't heard Ghost, have you? Yeah, you have, or you wouldn't be here. Well, no, that's not necessarily true. Alright, anyways, check them out. They're awesome. And they're on the climb. So we're starting with, got clean channel, some delay going. 12D, and then bar the 10th fret on the last 3 strings. And put your middle finger on 11B. We're going to strum basically D, G, and B. If you hit the high E, no biggie. So you're going to hit the chord, and then 2 fret hand mutes, just real slight pressure. If you want to palm mute off the D, that's fine too, or the D and G. Might work better that way. Like that, because you don't want it a palm muted note, you want the mute. So you're going to go 2 times of that. Drop your pinky to 13B, and strum those same strings. So, and then 1 mute following that. And then move your pinky and middle finger completely off. So where it's 12, 10, 10, 10. And you'll go chord mute, mute, chord mute, mute, chord mute. You're going to do that 2 times. So your chords are, right? Again. Go 10, 9, 8, D, G, B. And we're going to go chord mute, mute, chord mute, mute, chord mute. That's kind of the pattern for most of this. So, and then we're going to go 9, 7, 8, D, G, B. So we're going from this major chord and we're moving it over like that. Strum that the same way. Chord mute, mute, chord mute, mute, chord mute. And then back to this 10, 10, 10, 12 from the bottom up. Chord mute, mute, actually this one goes. So it's the same beat, but we're going to extend it. Chord mute, mute, chord mute, mute, chord mute, chord mute, mute. You'll go. And then 11, 9, 10, DGB, go 1, 2, 3. The rest in between the 2 and 3. So. Then that continues on. There's a second guitar that comes in. I want to show you that. Middle finger 12G, slide to 14. Leave it there. Go 12E with your index. Leave them all down as you go. And then 15B. So now we have 3 fingers down. You're going to go. And then EBG. So we have. Do it again. And then this time hit the G and B. And slide that off. Back to around here. It's the effect of the slide, not the end of it. And then the last one is the same thing, but stop on the B string. Don't go back and forth. So that whole part. And then we kick into the distortion. So cool. Open E, first fret E, pull off to open E. And then we're going to go open E to A. So it's just a power chord and you'll go. Gotta count those. 8 times. No, 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it's 8 times, so it's solid. This part is all palm muted as well. 5, 6, 7 on the E. and then open 3-1 on the E. Now, the band plays that in 2 different spots, and you probably saw that in the intro here. Like on one of them, you're going to find out that they play the A sharp, and the B. Technically, they're different notes, but if we were standard. 5, 6, 7, they'll play on open 1, 2 on the A. No biggie, you can go either way with them, but I saw his hand, so I know the first one is. And then 1, 3 EA to open 2 EA. So we have. Then you, so it sounds like Symphony of Destruction, huh, Megadeth? Open E palm mute, and then hit them both. So, and then 2 open E's palm muted. So, try it from the. So chord, palm mute, chord, palm mute, chord, palm mute. I gotta play it up to time, man. It's easier for me to do up to tempo here. So it'll be 3 palm mutes on the open E at the end, not 1. And then you'll go. See. 3A, palm mute the open E, and 3A twice. So. And then you're starting it over, but with the power chords instead of the pull off, which would be this. And then this is where we can substitute the 5, 6, 7 on the E with the open 1, 2 on the A. So which would be, and then you'd finish it the same way, open 3, 1 on the low E, and all that's palm muted. Okay, and then this is the same as the last one. And this time, you can go 6E, 5A once, rest, and then twice. You can either do it there or 1A, open D. But I believe it's here because you can hear like a trail off slide. We have no room to slide if we're stuck over here. Okay, so that is that section back and forth, you know. The pull off is only on that initial one. So you'll go through that. When it leaves that section, instead of ending it on the, it'll be, which would be 5A, 7D. The next section comes in, and I hope you know bar chords, because you got to do them for this. If not, you can turn it into a power chord, and it won't be as cool and big sounding as Ghost has it. Bar everything, fret 6, go 8, 8, 7, A, D, and G. That's our major form. Once, 1, 2, 3. So it's, or yeah, 1, 1, 2, and then the next it actually would be a whole step higher. You just move everything up to the barred 8th fret, and these are all the same distancings, 10, 10, 9. So, and then move up another whole step, and we move the middle finger. This is a minor chord. 10, 12, 12, and the rest are 10s. Strum, 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 strum. So we have, again, move that back to the barred 8th fret, and then 10, 10, 9, and go. Don't go. Put the rest in there, the old karate chop, right? And then go back to your start bar chord here and strum it once. Okay, and then you're gonna hit a bunch of repeats, you know, repeats. Then when they go back to this, okay, then it changes. Don't go back to that first chord. Go up to 10, 12, 12, A, D, G. And then move that same chord shape over to 5, 7, 7. And then open A, 2, D, 2, G. And the keyboards are loud, at least on the version I was listening to. I would just go 8 times. So coming off this, you'd have... again, and then go oh shoot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 change. That's what I think it was, but for some reason I was thinking 3s. Now I feel dumb here because I don't want you to do it wrong. I'm feeling I think it is, and the snare is going along with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then hit the 4E. And do that 3 times. Man, I hope I got that right. Maybe I'll put an annotation on here if I don't. And the fourth one is down, up, down, and then slide. Let's just grab 15E. So this next part will be the last part I'll show you. It'll go. So palm mute the low E string. All of this is top string. Alternate pick, down, up, and then no palm mute, and then 4E. That's kind of your beat. Da, 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 da. You have 4 palm mutes and 2 non-palm muted notes. Do that same beat on 5 and 7 this time. So we have same thing again, but 8 and 7. So, and then same beat, but 5 and 3. And you do that 4 times. Goes into something like that. This back and forth ping like that. But I'm running out of time here, so anyways, subgroup. Like I said, if I'm wrong on that, I'll try to put an annotation on that one little part. I definitely don't want to represent it wrong, but Ghost is a new band for me, really. I mean, I've known of them for about 2-3 months because of Nash, and I really like them, man. They got a really cool vibe going, different, you know, but there's touches of 80s throughout, but they got their own thing going. My email, rockinguitarlessons@hotmail.com, if you're interested in taking private guitar, bass, or vocal lessons with me or my wife. She's the vocal teacher. That's the email you need. You can check out my website, rockinguitarlessons.com, for more information. Basically 30 and 60-minute lessons per week or bi-weekly. If you want lessons and your schedule doesn't allow for that, check out my CVT and CT lessons, custom video tablature and custom tablature. They're very detailed and they're customized for you. That could be another option. Be sure to subscribe to my social media outlets, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And be sure to subscribe to this channel and click the notifications icon because it's a very active channel. Put your requests in if you're a subscriber, and don't hesitate from it because, you know, yes, I have thousands of requests, but if you don't make the request, you definitely won't get it unless someone else requests it, you know. And I do all styles, everything, abstract, doesn't matter what it is. So this channel is about you guys. So until next time, I'm Mike Gross. Keep rocking now.